Hi Poppies. So this is going to be a flip through of the Recollections Spiral Bound Wedding Planner. I just picked it up from Michael's yesterday. So the family planner, the teacher planner, the recipe planner, and the wedding planner are larger than their 18-month planners. Just for a comparison, here's my Erin Condren. So you can see it's a good bit larger than that. Probably too large for an everyday carry, but I think when you're going to do wedding errands, if you just bring a tote bag, you should be fine. Okay, so here's the cover. It's got some gold foil. The first page. Some room for you and your partner, like some pictures, some little frames. You have some grid paper, and then it goes right into the first undated monthly view. Now you get 12 months in this planner, so that's a good amount of time to plan. Some people start earlier than that, of course, but realistically there's not a lot that you physically need to do before 12 months. So it's 2 weeks on 2 pages. There's not a lot of room, but I think most people aren't going to use this as their primary planner. Just a place to jot down things to remember, things to take care of as your wedding gets closer. Obviously, any sort of appointments. So that's the next month. You have blush, or not blush, light blue, polka dots, blush, stripes, tiny polka dots, this blush floral, I don't know if you can see that, all black, blush polka dots, all white, and that blue floral. So after this, like my notebook or my bookmark, when you reach this divider, that's where the utility pages begin. So it starts with your checklist, and it just is a breakdown of tasks you might have to do leading up to the wedding. They don't leave a ton of extra lines, but I think probably it's a good place to start. Then you get into your budget checklist. It's subdivided by category, so you have attire, stationery, vendors, ceremony, reception, decor, and miscellaneous. Here's a page for your honeymoon budget, itinerary, and packing list, if you're doing that. They also have bridesmaids and groomsmen pages for their contact information, dress/suit size, and measurements. I'm not having a wedding party, so I won't use these pages, but they include 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you could have a bridal party of up to 20 people in this planner. So you have your bride and groom dress and tuxedo fitting. This kind of sucks because obviously not every couple getting married is a bride or a groom, and not every couple is going to wear a dress and a tux. But maybe in future we'll start to see some more inclusive language and stuff like that. And then you have your name, phone, email, dress/suit size, and measurements for your wedding party. So presumably that's anyone who's not part of your bridesmaids or groomsmen. So probably parents of the couple or related family members. Yeah. Because it says bride and groom up here, and you conceivably already have that. This page is for staging your color palettes. They give you 3 options, so I think they assume that you've narrowed it down by the time you're putting swatches down in here. These sheets are for your vendor contacts, so if you have a day of coordinator or a planner, or even a friend who's just kind of running point for you the day of your wedding, you can have all of the information here for them. Here's your venues worksheet. So they give you columns for 3 venues, and you can get their information, their availability, capacity, deposit, and then stuff like, is catering included? Can you provide your own alcohol? Stuff like that that's going to affect your bottom line, as well as logistical stuff in terms of wheelchair accessibility, other events that might be happening if you're sharing space. Yeah, so the things that'll make a difference in your ultimate decision. So you have a drink tasting form for wine, specialty, and champagne, and I'm guessing the specialty is either a liquor or maybe a signature cocktail. Cake tasting, and then photography, notes, and your must-have shots. Here you have flowers on this side. Here's a little chart. It's not particularly detailed. I think if you're someone who is thrifty and who's really into flowers, you can find seasonal flowers that are a lot more cost effective than like peonies and roses. They're beautiful flowers, they're just expensive. And then what you might need flowers for. And then here's your playlist. So the songs that you want for kind of the big moments of your reception, so to speak. Your beauty notes. So once you get your consultations for your hair and makeup and nails, I guess, you can fill in that information as it happens. You have an inspiration box here. And then you also have an additional piece of grid paper. This is your registry wish list. So you can either pre-plan in here what you want or just, I guess, transcribe whatever you have registered for. And it's subdivided into categories. You have kitchen, bedroom, dining room, living room, bathroom, miscellaneous, travel, and other. Here's your gift list. So you can write down the gifts you get, so that you can send out your thank you cards. Here is a schedule of all your events, starting from your engagement party and going through your wedding day. So that's kind of nice to have everything in one place and just kind of have a clear timeline. So these are your guest lists for your engagement party, your bridal shower, your bachelorette party, your bachelor party, and then here it goes into your worksheet for your rehearsal dinner. So it looks like you just have these spaces to kind of jot some thoughts down. Excuse me. And then here you can kind of figure out what the menu is going to be and sort of the vibe in terms of like how formal you want it to be, I guess. So here's a more detailed page to write the order of events for your ceremony and your reception. That's another thing that, like, if you have a day of coordinator or someone who's kind of keeping everyone on schedule, they're going to want to know that. And then they give you quite a few pages for the guest list, which is nice. I know some poppies said that they had really large weddings, either because they have a lot of family or maybe the industry they work in, or, you know, for whatever reason. So you want to be able to write down everyone, even if you don't actually, just a piece of plastic, even if you don't actually invite them. You have a couple pages for your seating chart. I guess if you want to use Post-its, you could do that and move them around maybe before you commit them to paper. Paper in this it's pretty nice. It's not like thick, but and then here are your pages for inspiration. So pictures, color swatches, fabric swatches, quotes, just whatever will help you when you're toting this around. And then it goes into notes and thoughts. you have a couple pages for that. And then you get to the stickers. So you have these really pretty foiled stickers. So these you can kind of, I guess, put at the top of your monthly view to count down maybe. Or maybe I guess you just put them in the box when you're exactly however many months out. You have these appointment boxes. You have some blank quarter boxes, these little markers, reception, engagement shoot, bridal shower, all that stuff. Hair appointment, mani-pedi, makeup, dress, shopping, dress fitting, alterations, meet with efficient. It's kind of handy that you have everything so it's like cohesive. And then you have this page, which is more deco oriented. You have some page flags, you have some icons, tab covers are provided so that you can put them on your tab since it is an undated planner. And the color seems to really stick with that blush, powder blue, gold, black, and white. So all your stickers will match. You have some heart checklists. Yeah, and then you go to your pocket folder. It is a full-size pocket folder. You will forever be my always is what it says. And you have the pocket on both sides. You have this little pouch, which is way easier to open than the old Erin Condren pouches were. And then your last page with a little heart. So that is the Recollections Spiral Bound Wedding Planner, and hopefully this was helpful. Okay, bye.